Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be hanging out here. Sunday Night Football. We got Packers and Dallas Cowboys, 13-9. Good game so far. A lot closer than I thought it would. I thought the Packers, especially when this one started, I thought they're going to run away with it. I thought they're getting ready to put a ass whooping on the Dallas Cowboys. But Cowboys hanging tough. Defense playing a little tougher than I thought. And I'm glad everyone's seeing Jordan Love because I feel like we give the dude a pass. And this is pretty much what Jordan Love has been. And so excited to watch this one tonight. Also going to be, of course, giving away that Madden game. We'll do that literally as soon as halftime starts. I'm not gonna hold everyone captive for that. If you want to see who wins that and peace out, that's fine with me. So I'll give that away right at halftime starts. And then we got a cool little surprise. They're gonna announce the halftime show performer. So it's gonna be should be a fun time. We'll be hanging out here watching a little ball. I'm probably gonna move to the couch at some point. It's been a hell of a day for me. So thank you for being patient. I drove 7 hours to be at the Rams-Colts game with a buddy, watched the game, and then booked it straight home to try to get on for this live stream. Didn't exactly make it, but got a bite to eat. Now I'm here, and we're ready to go. We got just a couple seconds here left in the half, just 19. So we're almost there. Let me open up the comments. I see you guys in there. Kevon, what's up, bro? What's up? My guy's been on it. Put in the chat where you are listening from. Love to say hi to everyone. And the winner is already picked out, and I didn't pick it out. It's already picked out. The slide was sent to me, and I already have the winner. It's in the media package. I know who it is, and I'm not randomly drawing it right now. Another member of the team picked him out, sent me the slide, and that's what it's going to be. Madden 2026. It is for PS5. I put that in the description because I know not everyone has one of those. People have different systems and whatnot. But yeah, I'll be giving that away in just a second. I kind of want to see what the Packers do first with the rest of this half. They can get up 3, even though there we go, flags again. Wild did the NFL, guys. Who's your team? How'd they do? How's your team do? How your fantasy team do? Kind of a weird day in the NFL today. Also, special teams. I guess that's this year's theme, special teams. I'm in New York. How about you? I'm in LA, brother. You in the city or you up north? You in the state or you in New York City, NYC? I lived for a short amount of time. I lived in Park Slope, Brooklyn, and then for even shorter amount of time, I lived in Cohoes, New York, which is just north of Wow. Love just fumbled the ball at the 14. He just fumbled the ball at the 14 with the half left to go. Cowboys have it here with just a gift, 3 points. I'm telling you, man, we're easy on Love. Like we kind of give the guy a pass just because we like the story of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Now Jordan Love's the guy. What has Jordan Love ever done to show us he's that guy? Like, I like him, and I hope he is that guy. But we keep blaming it on the receivers, we blame it on LaFleur, we blame it on everyone but Jordan Love, injuries, whatever. And yet this is Jordan Love. What we're seeing tonight, this is who we always known him to be. He has some flashes. He definitely has some talent. He definitely watched a lot of Aaron Rodgers the last couple of years. You can tell by the way he plays. But he's up and down. He's all over the place. I'll see you guys in the chat. I'll get to everyone in the chat. Kurt, what's up, bro? Kurt James Carter, Packers begging the Cowboys to stay in this game. Seriously, the Cowboys have no business being in this game. The Packers have been disappointing. You remember they just lost to almost. No, they did lose. I'm sorry. They lost to the Browns. It was so crazy. I couldn't even actually believe that happened. They lost to the Browns, and now here they are with the Cowboys, the Cowboys have been boat race for everyone. The Giants put 500 up on them, and the Bears all of a sudden look like a high-fly offense against the Cowboys. And here are the Packers at halftime with 9 points. 13 points. So you tell me who's drinking the potion here? Who's drinking the Kool-Aid? I guess that's the way it goes. George Pickens with a touchdown. I mean, you turn the ball over and you right away give up 6 points, 7 points. I mean, what a disaster for the Packers, man. Jordan Love, dude. I mean, the beginning of the season always starts out weird. Yeah, it's true. You're right. All right, guys. I know a lot of you guys hopping on here. Just hopped on. I am waiting until halftime Just a couple seconds left, but I'm glad we waited. It was an eventful couple seconds there. Packers got a turnover. I'm sorry. The Cowboys got a turnover and a touchdown. Cowboys up. They haven't flashed the score yet, but I think it's 16-13. They have no business being in this game. Wild that the Packers are letting the Cowboys stay in this game, but this is what they've been, man. We give the guys passes. I'm gonna throw this up. This will be up for the whole night, guys. I'll be hanging out. I know some of you are just here for the announcement of the game, and that's fine. Glad you guys entered. Thank you for following all that. My phone. I'm doing this all live, guys. It's been a crazy day, and I just don't feel like hopping off and keeping you guys waiting. I'm fixing this thing live. We'll do it live. Michael Clark, AD Mitchell. Mike, I was at that Colts-Rams game, and my buddy's a Colts fan, and he was in town. Literally, he's in America for like one more week, and he wanted to see his Colts before he left. He's going to be gone for a while, and he had to watch Adonai Mitchell. I mean, it's rare that you can pin a loss of a team sport, such a 22 people, starting, and who knows how many people actually playing from a 53-man roster. It's rare you can pin a loss on one single guy, but you can pin that loss on Adonai Mitchell. It was when he caught that ball, the long touchdown, the place was going nuts because there's a fair amount of Colts fans there at SoFi Stadium in LA. And we were all going nuts. Adonai Mitchell just made a big play. The Colts needed it. It seemed like everything was kind of hard for them. And here they go. They break through. And we all knew as soon as it happened, Adonai Mitchell just fumbled through the end zone. Wild stuff from Adonai Mitchell. And then, of course, the block, the hold, the tackle that he did on the long Jonathan Taylor run. Place was always also going nuts for that one. And that gets called back as well. Just a disaster of a day for Adonai Mitchell. One to go ahead and forget about. Go ahead and forget about that one. Adonai. All right, guys, we are at halftime, 13-16, visiting Packers, down 3 points to the home Dallas Cowboys. Surprise to me, for sure. No CeeDee Lamb, missing pieces of their offensive line, and the Cowboys are hanging tough. All right, let's get to this game giveaway, because I know a lot of guys are here for that, and I don't want to hold you captive. Thanks for everyone's on the stream. Make sure if you're on the live stream on Twitter or YouTube, whatever, make sure whatever platform you're on, make sure you follow that platform. We are the Bench Podcast. We do betting. We do not financial advice. We do betting. We do fantasy. We do football talk. We do it all. We do the draft. We do everything. The Super Bowl. All of it. We have a good time. Really cool guests lately. We had this past season Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. Chuck Liddell was on. He's awesome. Big Packers fan. And then we had Fox NFL analyst Jordan Schultz on as well. So we're having a good time, man, heading into year 3. So make sure you follow along. We got a lot of stuff going up. All right. That's the last plug, I promise. Swear to you. We had a 2026 Madden giveaway over this past week. I want to thank everyone for entering. I want to thank everyone for following the rules and for liking all 3 of the stages. And for those of you clever cats who went and followed the YouTube page, posted that you subscribed, and then unsubscribed, I could check that, geniuses, and you are not entered in this. So you can go ahead and go. You can subscribe if you want. I loved it if you stuck around, but I could see that. I didn't know how you thought that was going to work. Nevertheless, without further ado, let's get to this here. Let me take this off the screen. All right, our winner for the Madden 2026 giveaway is I remember I didn't pick this. Someone who's been very active in the chat tonight and a recent friend of the podcast, Mr. If this is your face, say hello. Hello. Sorry, guys, I have the wrong slide up. I know this is janky tonight, dude. Listen, it's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. I'm doing my best. Here it is. Kayvon. I'm not going to pronounce it, but Kayvon, you are the winner of the game tonight. Kev on point. That's at Kev on point. you're getting the Madden 2026 game. I'll ship it to you. Go ahead and hit me up in the DMs on either Instagram or X if you want to do that at Bench Show. But make sure you claim it. I know I saw you in the chat tonight, and so I see you. There you are. Hey, congratulations, bro. Thanks for following the channel. Thanks to everyone who subscribed recently. Sorry, this is hectic and wild and crazy as my kids are getting ready to walk through the door. Long day because we love football, but thank you to Kevin for subscribing and for hope you enjoy Madden 2026. I think it's gonna be fun. And Saquon's on the cover, and the Madden curse is definitely alive. All right, guys, that is the Madden giveaway. Thanks again to all of you. I'm gonna go and take this off the screen. Kevon, hit me up, brother, and I'll get that game to you ASAP. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate everyone else hopping on. If you have any fantasy questions, want to talk about anything from tonight's game, that's what we're going to be doing the rest of the night, as well as talking about this big announcement coming up of who will be singing at the Super Bowl. That, of course, is a ton of fun. I'm taking all this stuff off, dude. There we are. Boom. And we're back. All right, they're about to announce the performer for halftime show. So we're gonna sit around and talk about that. Are you gonna send PSN credit or the game code? I have a physical game. I have a physical disc game, and me and Kevin could talk about that, how we're gonna work that out. But thanks to everyone who hopped on that. AJ Brown fantasy future, brother. I went and traded for AJ Brown like this genius I am. And I also traded in the same day for Mr. Brian Thomas Jr. And so, not a great day for me. Guys, they just announced it on Twitter anyway. They haven't announced it on the screen yet, but they announced it on Twitter. I'm going to pull it up now, and we can talk about it. It's an interesting choice. It's going to really appeal to some people with a certain skill set, and others without that skill set. It will not appeal to you for a reason. It's going to be Bad Bunny, guys. Bad Bunny is going to be the performer of the halftime show. Let me make this large. There's the official announcement from Mr. Benito Antonio himself. Bad Bunny going to be the halftime show at Super Bowl in February 2026. How we feeling about that? How we feeling about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl? I don't speak Spanish, guys. So I know he has the bangers. I know he's wildly successful. Not hating on the guy. It's awesome, but little niche for me. But it's all good. What do you guys thoughts? I'll throw them on the screen. We'll talk about it until this Packers Cowboys games comes back on for the second half here. What are our thoughts, guys, on Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl? All right, here's the first one. Oh, our winner himself, Mr. Kevon. Kevin, am I saying that right, man? Is it Kevon or is it just Kevin? Am I overcompensating here? He says, shake my head, nothing special to me. I think that's going to be the overwhelming thought here. Like, sure. I mean, it's not the masses what they felt about Usher or Rihanna. A lot of people like the Kendrick Lamar performance last year. I was not one of them, but a lot of people liked it, and I get it. It kind of had a broader value, and I know worldwide why they're doing this. They're trying to expand the game across the globe, and so it makes sense that they would go and get the biggest international superstar as far as like pop music, Bad Bunny. So I get it. My boy Matt is out here saying stuff that I know he believes with all his heart. Matt, should have been Blink. They're way bigger. All the small things. That's what Matt wants. I'm down with that. I'm down with Blink at the Super Bowl. I think that would be a party. I think I'd be singing the entire Super Bowl halftime show, not like last year when my Birds were in the Super Bowl and I had to go take a big old poop during halftime because I don't give a crap what Kendrick Lamar has to say. Big old political crap. That's not why I watch the Super Bowl. Sorry. There's my rant. I promise I won't do that anymore. But it's my podcast. I'm struggling with this stuff now here, guys. I'm gonna do this right in front of your eyes, guys. This is how the how do you say it? This is how the sausage gets made. There you go. There we are. That one's better. Sorry, guys. That's where we're at. Yeah, guys. Thoughts on the halftime Super Bowl performer announcement. It's going to be Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. I just realized his name is Benito. I had no idea. Is he still dating? What's her name? The Kardashian chick. It's just going to be a celebrity affair. Throw that on the screen for anyone coming on. Anyone coming on? We're at halftime of the Sunday Night Football, Cowboys versus Packers, 16-13. Packers kind of falling apart there at the end. We'll get into that in a little bit. But Bad Bunny just got announced as the halftime performer for this year's Super Bowl. I am going to invite a couple guests here from the podcast and see if they want to talk a little ball, talk a little Bad Bunny. So give me a second there. There we go. Any other who do you think it should have been? Yeah, it's good. It's a good question. My bad. My hope for this was I'm not even a Morgan Wallen fan, but I thought Morgan Wallen would have been cool. I'm not a country music. I don't listen to that much country music. I like country music, but I don't listen to that much of it. But I thought that would be cool because I know everyone knows his songs, no matter what language you speak. I know people of all different ethnicities who listen to Morgan Wallen, and so I thought that would have been cool. I thought Wayne would have been cool. That would have been kind of like a throwback, like what we experienced with Usher, even though Wayne's getting a little crazy on stage recently. But I thought that would have been cool. Honestly, I think it would have been cool if they gave the stage to Drake. Let Drake have a turn now. Let's see what Drake can do with that halftime show because Drake has more than one song, unlike Kendrick Lamar. So I'm trying to think who else I'd like. I thought a Black Sabbath was thrown out there. I think that'd probably be a little bit too old school for people. Like even myself, like I can't sit here and name a bunch of Black Sabbath songs. But it'd be cool to have like an old school rock show. Like that'd be fun. Here's Matt again. Not a Bunny fan. You sure? You seem like a Bad Bunny fan. But at least you can vibe to his stuff, I think. What does that mean? Am I going to be there? I don't know what that means. Like, what do you mean vibe? You're going to be shaking your hips to Bad Bunny? I don't even know what his music sounds like. Is it reggaeton? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Kevin and Matt here. We're just talking us three boys. I think it should have been Luke Combs. Luke Combs would have been awesome. Yeah, honestly, Kanye would have been wild. But the network should never allow it to happen. You would have no idea what he's about to do. Like he could literally do anything. Give this guy the biggest stage in the world, and he's gonna make his mark. So, while I would love to see Kanye make his mark on the Super Bowl, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they could do it, and I understand. I totally understand. His biggest strength is also his biggest weakness. Let's say it that way. Luke Combs would have been fun because that'd be a cool show. Adele would have been cool too. Don't you think Adele would have been cool? Like Adele's a cool performer. And she wouldn't like she's like Rihanna. Like she wouldn't need a bunch of pyrotechnics or backup dancers. Not that she couldn't, like she could use them, but like Rihanna, like did Rihanna need them? No. So they kind of just seemed like nice extra. They didn't do too much. They weren't distracting. So I think Adele would have been cool. I'm going Adele, Kevon. I'm going to Adele there. Yeah, Mike Clark. I think Mike. I think you're right, dude. I think honestly, our world probably can't take Kanye at a halftime show right now. We probably can't handle that. Let's be honest. That would that split the nation again. I don't know how many times we could be split, but that would split the nation again. In some way, he would do something crazy, and it's weird because it's one of those things where I'd love to see it. Oh goodness gracious, I'd love to see that. Like I'd pay a pay-per-view fee to see Kanye perform at the halftime show. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. It's not an embarrassing option. Like I think a lot of us would vote for it. It's not going to happen. Who else should you think? Okay, so what genres have we been doing lately? We did R&B with Usher. We did rap last year with Kendrick Lamar. We did like the pop music with Rihanna. We had that Shakira show with Jennifer Lopez. I don't know. We haven't had country. I don't know why. Why isn't Taylor Swift doing it? Like she is the artist of the moment, and she must just not want to. I guess her shows are bigger than that anyway. But I feel like that was kind of the person of the moment. At that point, you might as well bring out Antonio Brown. Yeah, Antonio Brown on stage with Kanye at the halftime Super Bowl with the editor's truck for the Super Bowl with his finger on the commercial button, knowing that at any moment this thing could go off the wire and we can offend any certain people group that Kanye has been offended by himself that particular day. It would be incredible live television. Incredible. They're about to start the third quarter here. That halftime show went by pretty quickly. Congrats again, guys. I don't know if you guys saw. I'm not even going to try to put this thing up again, but Kevin, you didn't answer me, bro. Was I saying that right? Kevin, he's right here on the screen right now, is the winner of our Madden 2026 giveaway tonight for PS5. Thanks to everyone who joined and entered that and follow us across all platforms. Appreciate you guys. And congrats to Kevin for winning that. Yeah, you're saying it right. Thanks, brother. All right, we're about to get started here. So far, they're showing on the screen right now. It's pretty interesting. Mike hasn't really done much today. So kind of, this whole thing was kind of built around Micah, and yet, nothing really going on. So kind of interesting the way this one's going so far. You guys all watched football today. What was your thoughts and takeaways of your favorite team's game, the craziest moments of the day? It's some really crazy stuff happened today. I'm trying to think. I've been up literally for a lot of hours, so give me a second here. I have the internet at my fingertips. I don't know why I'm trying to pull this off the top of my head and give you wrong information. Give me a second. Oh, interesting. So I guess Bad Bunny recently said in a September interview that he's not performing in the mainland United States as part of his upcoming world tour due to concerns that U.S. immigration and customs enforcement could be outside of his concerts. So this month, he said he wasn't going to do it because ICE was going to be outside of his concerts. But they offered him the Super Bowl, and he said, principles be damned. I'm taking that paycheck. Cam Scattaboo, new favorite player. Cam Scattaboo's awesome, man. That's what I'm talking about. The Giants today, getting that dub over the Chargers is wow. Scattaboo, Dart, sucks. Bummer that Malik Neighbors got hurt. Because that little group was going to be a lot of fun to watch. Looks like Neighbors going to be out for the year. But still, Jackson Dart looked good. He's a little reckless, but that's kind of what we love about him. And then and Scattaboo's just been an epiphany. It's awesome to see. Dallas ball up 3. That also puts into further context how bad that finish was by the Packers. You had the ball, you turn it over at the 10, they score a touchdown, and they get the ball to start the half. Disastrous by the Packers here, but down 3, obviously a lot of ball to play. Worthy tore up the Ravens. Yeah, man, Worthy in his return, like we've been hearing, just let the Chiefs get some of these guys back. Let them get their, Rashee Rice and Worthy and some of these guys back, and it'll look different. And so far, so good. I mean, the Chiefs destroyed the Ravens. Woof. I mean, 1-3 with that roster, and that's bad. That's how people get fired. So I'm interested to see if it continues as, the downward spiral that it looks like, if they're going to just kind of run it back again next year. Stay tuned. It's only week 4. But the Chiefs getting Worthy seemed to unlock their offense, just having someone capable of making a play. If you ever doubted Patrick Mahomes, that's silly work. You don't. He's no. He's still good. I promise you. He's still a dog. But yeah, I think that was pretty interesting. I don't know why team slept on him in the middle of the draft. I think you're talking about Cam Scatterboo. They slept on him because he's a white running back. That's why they slept on Cam Scatterboo, because he's a slow white running back. But joke's on them, because the dude is a baller and he's going to be a good running back in the NFL for a long time, barring health, of course. Cowboys are driving here, even though it's 2nd 15. 13 and a half left in the third quarter. There's still a grip of people on, guys. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for following the page. We're going to year 3, man. It's been so much fun running this page and just talking football every week. We're going to film another episode tonight, which I'm going to need a cup of coffee for that one, but we'll film an episode tonight, a reaction show, release that tomorrow. We got fantasy shows going up all week in long and short form content. Parlayed with our own Derek Vu goes up once a week. His favorite parlays of the weekend. It's a lot of fun. Brought to you, of course, by Better Picks. Dak Prescott taking a deep shot to Turpin, and it's not there. That's what I thought we were going to see tonight. I thought we were going to see fireworks. I thought we were going to see both of these guys just balls to the wall. But not so. I'll probably be on for a couple more minutes, guys. Honestly, I'm just tired. We'll stream for a little bit, hang out, and then I'm just going to sit down and watch some football. Went to the, for those of you who just hopped on I see we've got a whole new group jumping on the live stream. But for those of you who just joined on, I was today at the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Indianapolis Colts. And let me tell you right now, what I learned is that the Colts are for real. They may have lost today, and they may have, choked the game away at the end. I'm not saying they're the best team in the AFC or they're ready to compete with the Bills. I'm just saying they're for real this year, and if they could continue to get better, they could compete with those guys. Daniel Jones wasn't as sharp as I would hope him to be, although he's facing a great defense, and so I think he was good enough. Took care of the football decently. Did have an interception there in the beginning, but I thought the Colts looked really good. Their defense looked really good, and they were pretty beat up. If you were we're watching the game, and Xavier Howard is there, former cornerback of the Miami Dolphins, was a dog for the Dolphins, but is not the same guy anymore. And literally, anytime you see Xavier Howard, number 4, matched up with Devontae Adams or Puka Nacua, that's where Stafford would go every single time. Like the whole stadium knew it. It's almost like the whole stadium knew what was about to happen, and they couldn't stop it. They were just powerless to stop Xavier Howard being targeted, and it worked almost every time. Almost every time that worked. And so that he's only playing because certain guys are hurt because they're so banged up in the secondary. So that's not an excuse, because everyone deals with injuries. But I'm just saying, when the Colts get healthy in the secondary, and that's no longer, as glaring of a weakness, they can do everything else. They can run the ball, even though they didn't run the ball enough today, but they can run the ball. Daniel Jones has weapons all over the field. Like it's crazy to see these guys line up, and there's Michael Pittman, and there's Tyler Warren in tight, and there's Josh Downs, and there's Adonai Mitchell. As bad as he was today, like he's still a really, really good receiver. Alec Pierce wasn't out there today. And besides all that, there's what might be the best running back in the NFL in the backfield as well, in Jonathan Taylor. It's just, don't sleep on the Colts. Don't overreact to a loss to a very, very good LA Rams team. I had the LA Rams as the second best team in the NFC. to only the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think that's proven over and over again to be right. And they're definitely a Super Bowl contender. So to take the Rams at home while injured down to the wire, I mean, all props. They should have won that game. And I hate when people say that, but just being there, having the Jonathan Taylor run called back, and then Adonai Mitchell just tossing the ball out the end zone. It's just bad. That's bad luck. And that's NFL, and that happens. And I'm not taking anything away from the Rams. They won this game. They took advantage, and they made the plays when they needed to make them. I'm just saying the Colts are more than capable of competing with anyone in the NFL. I believe that. I think they're that good. And watch out for the Colts. And the Rams, good for them for closing out. They struggled with that last week, of course, against the Eagles, and did not struggle with it today. I think they made the plays when they need to. I thought Puka was fantastic. I thought Kyron Williams ran really well. Jared Verse had a huge sack late that kind of the defense fed off of, and two really, really good teams. That's what I walked away with that. Not really down in either of those teams. I think they're both really, really complete football teams that we're going to be hearing from well into January. Packers got the ball now. Dallas punted it away, so they did nothing with it. Packers down 3. Probably going to turn this stream off, boys, in a couple of minutes here as I settle in. My kids just got home. I haven't seen them all weekend, so please excuse the kind of choppy live stream. Just want to make sure I gave away the game and talked about the halftime show for a little bit. And then, of course, checking on not only this game, but the games of the day. And so, thanks for joining me for just a little bit here. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page so that you get all of our full episodes coming out throughout the week. Guys, I'm actually just going to wrap it up right there. Enjoy the rest of this one. I had the Packers winning this game in a blowout, and so we'll see how the last 11:09 of this third quarter and the fourth quarter go. See if the Cowboys can hold on here at home. That's all I got, guys. Take care and have a great night. Kevin, thanks, bro. Thanks for telling everyone about the channel. I appreciate that, brother. Have a good night. Bye.